UCF will be better in the area that fans care about most, the offense. They're going to put up a lot of points. They've got Blake Bortles with a year of experience coming back under center. They've got a lot of weapons at wide receiver. Storm Johnson is a capable starting running back. I think they'll put up a lot of points. Defensively, they're going to fall off a little bit, and that's going to cause them some issues if they want to try to get to the 10-win mark of last season. If you look at the three best games of the season, South Carolina, Penn State, Louisville, they're going to have to win one of those to get to the 10-win mark in the American Athletic Conference. It's going to be a tough task to do. I think they're going to fall short of that mark. I don't think they're going to hit those 10 wins that they got to last season, but the product I think overall is going to be better on the field.
It's going to be tough to improve on 11-1 and reaching number 3 in the BCS standings, but I do think that the Gators are going to be a more exciting football team on offense. Defensively, however, they're rebuilding. They have a lot of talent, not a lot of experience. But I think after a month or so, they should probably be a pretty effective defense. The Sugar Bowl was a letdown really last year a bit for some Gator fans and the Gator team in particular. But I think they'd take that this year.
I don't think that FAU is going to be able to improve on their performance from last season in the win category, though I do think they'll be more competitive in this season. Going to the Conference USA, it's going to be very difficult for them. Higher level of competition than they had in the Sun Belt. And despite some of the progress they'll be able to make on the field, I just think there's too many question marks, offensive and defensive line, and especially at the quarterback position, for them to really improve upon a 3-win season from last year. In terms of FIU doing better this season, I think it's going to be difficult for them, even though last season was an unmitigated disaster that saw Mario Cristobal be fired. Ron Turner has not done well early on in getting the team to get cohesively into his new systems. That with a rough recruiting class, I think it's going to be very difficult for them to find success in a harder conference, Conference USA this year. And going forward, I think that they'll have opportunities to win games, but I just don't think that they're going to be able to have a better mark than last year in the win column.
Miami will improve this season after winning the Coastal Division last season, but not making it to the ACC Championship. Their offense is back. It's going to be better. Almost everyone's back except for Mike James. Duke Johnson will be the tailback they've always expected him to be. He won't have Mike James as support, but he's got the quarterback. He's got the receivers around him. The big question will be the defense. Can they improve? They were terrible last season for most of the year. There's only room to go up, so I think there will be improvement this season.
Wow, can Florida State improve on what was a pretty good season last year? You're talking about the best season since 1999. The program actually won 12 games, going 12-2, winning the ACC championship for the first time since 2005. That's a lot to overcome. I don't know if Florida State will necessarily be better than that this year, particularly with, as we've said, a redshirt freshman quarterback in Jameis Winston. That defense is going to be really good. The defense can improve on what it did last year. And you're talking about a defense that was a top 5 defense in the country last season. So, you know, we'll see. I think they'll be better in that regard, but just overall, I don't know if you can really beat 12-2. That's a pretty good year.